let's take a bow and play the anti-strings of a violin. And now let's hear the start of the second etude, corde à vide. A thread of fifths. But of course, the second hand can somewhere pull another thread with other fifths and combine the sounds of the other fifths with the original sounds of the original series of fifths. And go on as if little by little we look for all the possibilities of combinations, of intervals, of harmonies that we can create just with fifths. It's a kind of intervallic ricercare somewhere. And of course, some of these melodic or intervallic encounters are more expressive than others. Now, there are two things that result from this work on intervals. One is that each group or ensemble of interval creates a kind of long, slow wave. So that when we combine the groups or the ensemble from both hands, we have wave against wave that create a kind of slow global polyrhythm. And the other result is that it seems that the two hands are just pulling threads through the space in order to create a very inspiring acoustic fabric. By the way, these threads will expand all the time, expanding also the fabric, opening all the time this space that Ligeti loves so much to investigate. What is that? That's another music from a distance. It seems that, well, the violinist who gave us the inspiration for this piece is just tuning his instrument somewhere at a distance. And several times in the run of this etude, the texture will disappear and we'll just hear at a distance the basic material these fifths played, like in Charles Ives or in Gustav Mahler music, at a distance somewhere, opening the imagination and the landscape. And through the piece, Ligeti will create all kinds of textural situations with these basic fifths. Breathing combined rhythms, for instance. Or a dazzling climax. Or the interwoven lines of a string quartet, of an imaginary string quartet. Or the shimmering surface of a design played by a harp. Or finally, the solo of a horn at a distance. And all these transformations show again the endless imagination in sound of Ligeti.